Hey guys, it's your boy Vinny and welcome to a new video. This is going to be littering, winning chimps with only towers that litter the track. So we will start with picking our hero. I will go with Oben because Oben has three things that can litter the track and choose the other towers such as Glue, the Wizard, Ninja, Alchemist, Druid, Spike Factory, and the Engineer. I'm going to make the glue be only relentless glue. I'm going to allow every single wizard because of wall of fire, so every single wizard can get a wall of fire, and every single ninja and alchemist can get caltrops and the acid pool. Druid, I'm going to put only Spirit of the Forest, and I'm going to ban Permaspike and Prince of Darkness because they are just too good. And I'm going to allow every single engineer because they all have this litter thing. They all put stuff in the track and out of it. So I'm going to start with Druid. That is going to become our Spirit of the Forest. I'm going to upgrade it and get Oben right after to get him getting his levels early on. And this was a really fun video to make because I had this idea and there was a challenge about this a while ago, like last year or maybe even 2019. It was a daily challenge of only towers that could put stuff in the track, and I remember about this challenge and I was like, hey, I'm gonna make a video about that. And it's a different video from what I make. And I put the Spike Factory there and I upgraded the Druid a little bit more to 230, and this Spike Factory is going to become a Carpet of Spikes, a Spike Storm, sorry, to get the Moab on 40. And we deal with everything really easily. And I'm going to afford the Spike Storm at the end of 39. And here on 40, I'm going to use the ability and get it. I'm going to upgrade it. And now I'm going to save up for Spirit of the Forest. But before I do that, I'm going to get a Shimmer Wizard with Wall of Fire to de-camo because Oben and the Druid can't see camo, so that is going to be needed. And right now I'm going to save up for Spirit of the Forest. And Spirit of the Forest has a huge stepping stone because the tier 4, the Jungle's Bounty, is completely useless in Chimps because it only gives you money and you can't get money in Chimps. I bought a little Necromancer to not die on 54. And you can't get money on Chimps, so that upgrade is useless. So there is a huge stepping stone of like 40 something thousand dollars between the tier 3 and the tier 5 that there is nothing in between, no powers in between. But at least the tier 5 is extremely good. We deal with 63 very easily. I use my Spike Storm ability when needed. And here on 64 I end up losing. And I try again and I lose again. So I just put a Spike Ball there to have a little bit of leak coverage. And right now I'm going to just save up for the Spirit of the Forest, which again is not that good on Chimps because in the main game it gives you money, it gives you lives, but in here in Chimps you can't get extra money or extra lives. So the only usefulness of it is divines all over the track that pop everything in touch, even camels. But there is still a problem, it doesn't pop DDTs. but that's going to be covered by carpet of spikes, which I'm going to start saving up now. I got Spirit of the Forest on 73, and right now it's going to be super easy because we have the Spike Storm to deal with Moabs, and we have Spirit of the Forest to deal with everything else because the Spirit of the Forest vines can pop everything that is not lead, and there is even the Necromancer to pop, and Obin, and the Spike Balls at the end to save us if we need. Round 80 is here, I just use my abilities whenever I can, and yep, that is it. 80 is easy, we get into the 80s, Super Ceram start to come, but again, the Spirit of the Forest is pretty good, especially because Monkey Meadows is a pretty long map, and I mean, you could use this as a Chimps guide for Monkey Meadow, but I wouldn't recommend because this is just kind of a challenge. I got Carpet of Spikes on 85, and now I'm going to get Relentless Glue because it puts the little glue globs on the ground, and I'm going to try and get it up to a Super Glue, which what I thought I was going to get it before 98, like at the end of 97, and everything was going pretty good, everything is easy. DDTs is not a problem because I have Carpet of Spikes, which is the passive ability, and the active ability, which deals with everything. So I'm shredding Moabs and shredding Ceramics. Carpet of Spikes and Spirit of the Forest is a pretty good duo on long maps because they're better on long maps. So I deal with everything easily. 91, 92 is easy, 93 is easy. Sometimes they get pretty far, but again, I have the Spike Balls. Spike Balls are pretty good. DDTs are not a problem. A single passive ability of Carpet of Spikes deals with everything. And 94 is a pretty hyper dense round, but again, we have the passive ability and the active ability of Carpet of Spikes. And the start of 95 has a huge wave of purples and leads, so we can use the ability at the end of 94 and still get it before the DDTs come on 95. But we end up having the ability at the start of it. And DDTs are really easy, again, the passive ability helps a lot. And they get pretty far, but they don't even hit the Spike Balls. 96 is a hyper dense round, again, it's pretty hard, but we deal with it quite easily. And I'm super close to Super Glue, but I don't get it on 96. And I noticed that, I will not get it on 97 either, because 97 doesn't give 4k money. It only gives around 2 or 3k. So I thought, I'm going to get it at the start of 98, right? So I'm going to put everything in place and we can win. So I'm there, super close on Super Glue. I'm around 1k short, and I don't get it. I pop the first BFBs and I even buy it, but it's too late. I lose. So I try again, I try using my abilities better, and but it still doesn't work. I get it a little bit earlier, but still not enough, and only one Spike Ball can hold it. So I am going to switch. Instead of trying to go for a Super Glue, I'm just going to spam a lot of Spike Balls. And I am going to prepare a little, another Spike Storm. But that is still not going to be enough. It's really close, but it's still not enough. And we lose, so I'm not going to try to get that other spike factory close to the carpet of spikes. I'm just going to put more spike balls, and I try again, and it doesn't work. But for some reason my recorded ended up cutting this part, so it jumps the part where I die. Uh, but I got the next part. It's the next try. So I die on that, uh, and I just put one more spike balls. And this actually makes all the difference because I actually win now. Instead of buying faster shooting, I buy spike balls first and then even faster shooting. And that is enough. It's really close, but we get it. 95 is not that hard. And I start preparing another spike storm, but I don't have enough money for it. And now it's the bad. And we deal with it quite easily because Spiked Storm is a really good thing for beating the bad. And we have a passive Spike Storm and an active one. So I decided to not buy the Spike Storm because I'm not gonna have enough money for it. And we deal with it. Round 100 done. Chimps beaten. So the challenge code is going to be in the description, but I'm going to just put in the description so you guys can see. So yeah, this was it for today. The first part of littering. I'm going to maybe do more parts of this. I'm going to make more of this kind of videos, like can you win chimps with only a certain type of tower, and I'm going to see what different challenges that I'm going to make, but I want to change a little bit of the channel's content. And this video was a lot of fun. I really like to make this, so I'm going to make more videos like this. And yeah, this was it for today. You can beat chimps with only towers that litter the track. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.